Welcome to my channel, Sacred Intuition, and welcome to the What Happens Next. So I'm gonna leave maybe the link to the shorts in the comment section. I hope I'm not gonna forget it. And please, if you vibe, please hit like and subscribe. Let's grow and let's share this message by maybe commenting, because it helps with the algorithm, I know, but of course only feel what you guided to. No, only do what you feel guided to. Anyway, so what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next is that someone who was being quite resisting, quite defensive, is actually going into hermit mode. Now, some of you might be screaming, well, they're already in hermit mode, we are already in separation, there's no communication, blah, blah, blah. You're right. I know, and I feel your frustration, but instead of focusing on the distance that you have in the 3D, focus on the connection that you have in the 5D. I know it sounds shite, but you have to focus on yourself right now, right? Because you are attracting it in. The more powerful that you are, the more your light shines, the more they're going to be pulled into your energy. But if you are also now drifting into this negative energy, you're going to repel them, because they're like, oh my God, I knew it. Because they're picking up on it. Whether they're awakened or not, believe me, those people feel it. They will not be able to put a finger on it. They're not going to be able to say, oh, I'm energetically connected to XYZ, right? But they're going to be like, oh, no, I get a weird feeling if I think about this person, right? So we don't want this, because we want like a good resolution here. We want like peace and harmony to be restored. So what's going to happen next, that someone who has been defensive is going to into hermit mode, and they are going to awaken. They're going to see the truth. The light bulb is going on, right? It's bing. I don't know. I heard like kind of weird frequency, but anyway. So, and this is, they have to go on that journey themselves, because this person is on their own. And they have to carry those burdens on their own, and they also have to put them down, because that is not the baggage that you need to carry. You need to focus on what 10 of Wands you need to put down in order for you to reconnect at a junction point where you're gonna cross paths again. Right now, your lives are going parallel, right? But you are having your tasks here and they have their tasks there, okay? Let them. Yeah, I love that. Let them, okay? What's going to happen after that? They're gonna figure out what is filling their Ace of Cups, right? What is it that they crave in their 10 of Pentacles? What is true abundance for them? What is creating stability? And underneath the deck was justice. You cannot make this up, okay? So they are going to balance the scales here. And I feel like all the messages so far are pretty much interconnected. So as a timing card, I pulled the solar eclipse. So either this is going to happen until the next solar eclipse, or by the next solar eclipse, this is going to take place. I'm not 100% sure. We can ask. Let's see. What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? Is there anything else that wants to come out? What's going to happen next? And I kind of hear, no, we already told you everything. Magnet, what did I tell you? What you send out, they feel. Okay? Yeah, the justice is being created by ending out cycles, because 32 is the world card plus the justice card. 21 plus 11, 32, right? So this is like they have this longing and desire, and the gravity is going to pull them in, right? Become aware of your field of influence when it comes to this connection. Yeah. Because this is going to magnetically draw in the communication with this person. Oh, interesting how this is like in the reverse. It's the double rainbow. The divine intervention. The divine intervention is not going to happen because the perfect timing is not yet there. you have to become the magnet first, and then this is turning up, right? And this is going to illuminate so much. Yeah, because before that, they are going to be in the no, let it be kind of energy. I know, triggering, but I'm not saying this to, because some kind of karma has to play out. Some kind of cycle has to end. This is what I meant with like the 32. Some kind of world energy cycle has to end for justice to come in. Right? Some karma, that thoughts and problems were the karma here, and they need to be like worked through in order for the heart light to come on. You cannot, honestly, you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. Oh, the wasp again. Go away, you little flip-tard. No, now she's in my room. Oh, how can you be so fluffin' stupid? Sorry, I'm terrified of them, that's why. Oh wow, that's probably why. That's a solution. They are terrified of you. Even though wasps and bees are so important, I get triggered by them because I'm so fearful of them. But technically they wouldn't do anything to you, right? But I feel like they have been very triggered by you. And I'm gonna try to get the wasp out because I'm not 100% sure what it is now. Okay, so wish me luck. If you vibe, please hit like and subscribe. And yeah, maybe they perceived some kind of danger from you, and this is why they were so resistant. Okay, and once they actually see the truth, they will be open to open themselves up, and then they can be magnetically drawn in. So focus on you, and then the divine will intervene, and they're gonna make it work. Trust in that. Have faith. Okay, take care. Bye bye.